This is the story of a brave cat from the streets who found his home in a place no one ever expected. One day, out of the blue, he showed up at our farm. We had no idea where he came from. No collar, no microchip. When he first arrived, he was very cautious. He didn't trust anyone. He was alert to everything around him because up until then, he never had to trust anyone. He was used to being on his own and had learned how to survive that way. That made him a strong cat. But maybe, deep down, he had always longed for a family, a place to call home. Then one day, his eyes caught sight of the sheep grazing on the hill across from us. He watched them carefully, and they looked right back at him. But they didn't run. They weren't afraid. And in that moment, something changed. It was like time stood still, and TomTom seemed to say, "This is my flock. This is the home I've been looking for." At first, he just watched the sheep. It was like he was trying to figure out their language. Who went where, how each one moved, who the leader was. He studied everything. But before long, we noticed something surprising. The sheep had started to follow him. They saw him as their leader. There he was, walking among them with his tiny body, leading the way, but with a big, loving heart. Over time, the sheep no longer saw TomTom as just a visitor. They saw him as one of their own. They walked with him, followed his lead, rested beside him, and even played together. Sometimes TomTom would get a little too excited, like the time he jumped on a sheep's back or tried to play with their ears, but we gently let him know that wasn't okay. And TomTom was smart. It didn't take him long to learn when to play and when to be gentle. These days, he perches up on the fence, keeping a close eye on his flock, almost like a guardian, as if he's always ready to jump in if something ever goes wrong. Most of all, he has a special bond with the mother sheep. They trust TomTom deeply. They gently leave their lambs by his side. And there he curls up next to them, watching over them like a protective angel. Watching those moments, we quietly wipe tears from our eyes. Because TomTom isn't just a cat anymore. He's part of this family now. He has a big flock and a family of his own, a loving home. And one thing we know for sure. If these sheep ever need a shepherd, it won't be a dog. It will be our TomTom. If you enjoyed TomTom's heartwarming story, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And who knows, maybe one day your own story will be featured here too.